Wojak's chart is very easy to read. We predicted all the way back in March that this correction over here was going to be a carbon copy of the last. Could we be seeing that right now once again? If that is the case, I would not expect anywhere lower than the 200 EMA. What does that entail? Well, if we look at this area over here to the left, what happened once we bottomed out at the 200 EMA? We went sideways, exactly what happened over here. But what is interesting to me is when we broke out and met our new resistance, we fell back, not only just to the 200 EMA right over here, but to the previous resistance now as support. And we've got the same situation over here once more. So that's why I would not expect anywhere lower than this price point, which is around 51,900. I know it's not that exactly with all the zeros ahead, but I'm just ignoring all those zeros. So 51,900. That is pretty much the lowest I'd anticipate it coming down to, just mirroring what it did last time. This is if Bitcoin wants to play out with its double top. Now, please do understand that if Bitcoin does not fall any further and does not validate the double top, the short-term double top, then we will not get this continuation down. But if we ever do get down to in and around this area over here, that is going to be your optimal entry point. You won't get better than that. You can see the pattern in the market the last time round. This 200 EMA was your bottom on the last two occasions. The last occasion we bottomed out on this resistance. The 200 EMA is in line with that resistance once again. So carbon copy once more, but we're not on that path as of yet. How do we get on that path? Remember, it's all to do with Bitcoin validating its double top. We also need to see some other signs on the Wojak chart, which has not developed yet. Could do, but hasn't. So I'm not going to believe we're 100% going lower without the signs on the chart. Now, as of making this video, there are no signs, but a day later, could something change? Absolutely. I would make an update, but I'm already giving you that idea that if we do break down, it's this area right over here that needs to be maintained. I would never expect it to go below this point. As of now, could that change? Absolutely. Will I let you know if it does? Absolutely. So you don't have to worry about anything. And I've already warned you that if we do see this double top on Bitcoin and the continuation, short term double top, then this is the targeted area. This is where you'd need to buy, because the 200 EMA every time in the past has reacted as the bottom. So that would be the best possible entry for Wojak if you're not yet involved. We are still in targets to the upside, and look at that. We broke through the golden pocket. We've hit some targets. This is actually our first set of targets, so we completed that. There's only one more set over here. No, this is not the bull market top target. It's just out of this dip that we saw in March that I predicted from top to bottom, and the exact patterns and the breakout, and was giving all the confidence in my Discord community that this is a correction across the entire market and not the top, simply because we can tell with the likes of Wojak that it's just printing what it did last time, which was a correction. It was a dip that we got out of, and that's what we're seeing right now. It's just we need Bitcoin to put in that new all-time high to allow all the other alts that haven't been as reactive as a Wojak or a Pepe to put in their all-time highs. We need for them to actually start moving, my apologies, we need Bitcoin at a new all-time high. Then all the coins that have maybe continued going down are forced to bottom out. All the coins that have not been reactive and just going sideways, they will be forced to go up. Any of them that were going up like a Wojak, they will just continue exploding. When Bitcoin puts in that new all-time high, I'm expecting Wojak to be all the way up here. So very exciting times ahead, especially with what happened on yesterday's daily candle, actually losing the 20 daily, like previous times in the past over here. And that's what signals lower. But we actually failed to close underneath, although spending the whole day underneath. This is showing you the strength of the bulls within Wojak, and that we are still fighting for this bullish case, fighting for this bullish path. And all those signals come from the supports. Remember, the 200 EMA holding is a sign we'll put in a new high. We have done so. We've met our first targeted area. It's giving us a short-term top for us to reset, and all that you need to do is maintain the golden pocket, the 200 EMA, and this previous resistance now support. You got three things now pointing at this area, just suggesting that if we ever got down there, you won't get better. Not that 100%. We are going down there. Please do understand that while we are above this area, which we currently are, we're still on a path to this target to the upside. Understand though, we could get higher percentage returns if it did continue lower. So it would be nice, but understand that if Wojak went down lower, every single altcoin, it's not like a special case over here. It's just that it was more reactive to the pump from the 1st of May on Bitcoin. We're at 56K and now we're at 68K. And so within that period, some coins are highly reactive to Bitcoin and will pump more than Bitcoin. And that's what we've seen to be the case with Wojak. So very exciting times ahead. Even if we do see this double bottom playing out on Bitcoin and Wojak, it does not matter. It's just a short-term pullback to reset this newly formed uptrend or continuation of this uptrend. And you will see those higher price targets in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you want to join my Discord community, I mentor all of you in there to become a self-sufficient trader. Someone of my ability, you will be able to do it yourself without even my help. If you want to do that, join the community. We do weekly group calls in there. If you want to get to that end goal a lot quicker, I do recommend doing the one-to-one mentorship plan, or at least starting off with the ebook. The fastest way is the one-to-one mentorship and the group. The ebook is something that you have for the rest of your life. There's about 40 pages in there teaching you my exact strategy on how to profit actually in the bear market. And it's only £30. As a Discord member, it's only £20. You get a whole bunch of discounts on the one-to-one mentorship as a Discord member. So check out the website down below in the pinned comment and the description of this video. And I'll see you over in my community